You can make a berry farm in Pokemon Pokopia which automatically drops the berries and takes them to you, or make Pokemon make paint for you automatically. And if you want to paint a lot, you will need berries. So I will show you 3 different levels of berry farming complexity so you can make the one you like the most. The level 1 farm is the simplest version possible, very easy to make without having to deal with sensors and switches. For our level 1 farm, we're going to create a small area here. The strategy for any of these berry farms is simple. Make a row for as many trees as you want, add extra walls outside. This is a simple version with 2 rows containing 6 trees each. 2. Make a place to store the water and a gate that will hold the water back. I think I drowned someone. 3. Now let's add a hole here and some great flooring to take the water away. Then we add all the trees. 4. And now the big secret. Add a smooth rock close to the trees. In my case, I chose to put them underneath the trees. When the gate is closed, the rocks will slowly dry everything around it and the trees will drop their berries. Open the gate and your trees are healthy again and the berries are headed towards the entrance. This version only has 2 smooth rocks, but having more of them will increase the speed of the process. For a level 2 farm, we need a switch or other items that can activate things. But we can make this even better. The secret is a sensor. It detects movement up to 2 blocks in front of it and activates items 1 block away, but also if it's 1 block above or below. Not diagonally though. We're making 1 row for each type of berry tree, so 6 rows. This one we cover 10 trees per row. Again, we build the rows, the external walls, and the elevated area holding the water and the gates. I went with these windows because they cause movement in 2 blocks of height, ideal for the setup. You can do more trees per row, but take note that water stops flowing after a while, so the trick is to create these drops in level so it gains more reach. Then add a lot of smooth rocks to make this as quick as possible. And these empty spaces are where I would have put more trees, if I had them. Finally, we add a sequence of gates and sensors that go all the way to the back. And we're ready. One switch here, multiple gates open there. It also activates the washing machine and the lamp over there, but that was an accident. Next, we're upgrading this one. Let's call it a level 3. With one single press of the switch, we want to dry several trees automatically, then turn the water back on at the right time. The trick is having another sequence of gates and sensors all the way here, which will trigger a liquid. And the laser sensor can be activated by liquids, either when it's arriving or when it's drying up. So when the liquid gets there, it activates the middle hatch, which re-triggers every gate once more. But water is too fast, about 3 squares per second. The secret is to use lava, which is much slower, about 1 square per second. But apparently it has less reach, so I had to make a few adjustments. Now you know how this works. The final piece is making the paint. First, let's get all remaining berries and turn them into paint. There are 6 berries in the game. Every player gets the Lappa berry tree and 1 other random berry. I got the Patcha tree. You can get the remaining 4 with random events. I believe they can show up in trades and water ripples. But the most efficient way by far is going to a cloud island that has them, like the Dev Island, taking a picture of them and 3D printing these at the Pokemon Center. Next, making the paint. Pokemon with the Crush speciality, like the fossil Pokemon, can turn your berries into paint, so having the farm close to where they live makes sense. But there's more. I have Dusko living here, who has the Gather speciality, and he will get those berries and put them in the community box. And the fossil Pokemon will automatically interact with it and turn the berries into paint. Now, every time that I walk near that area, I have Pokemon trying to give me paint. Now, this whole process can be even more efficient, complex, and aesthetic, but this will be the topic for another video. I have seen what people are creating and have come up with a lot of ideas. If you want cool references, check out my website, links in the description, where you can see several cool ideas I have compiled. And if you want to see even better Pokopia buildings, consider subscribing to the channel. I will be sharing more things like this in the coming weeks, like for example how to make a cool roller coaster. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. This is Teacher Geek Labs and I'll see you soon.